welcome back to the Pretty Xtreme podcast. I am your host, PX Floro, and we have my amazing co-host here back in the studio. Make some noise for the wonderful, the voluptuous, the funny Prisilla Torres.
Hello. I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah, we're glad you're back.
I'm
we're
not
glad.
dead.
Yeah, she's not dead. And then we also have a guest in the studio. Make some noise for Paulie Escobedo.
What up?
So thank you both for being here, because I know we all travel from somewhere. I mean, you came from Morgan Hill, you came from Hollister, and you're about to run your mic as soon as we leave here.
Yes.
And I wanted to kind of talk about what I usually ask everybody is like, what is the most extreme? So we'll follow up with you, Prisilla, first. What's most extreme about you? And then we're going to see what's most extreme about Paulie. I have no idea what's going to be extreme about Paulie, but
You have an idea about me.
yeah, of course I do.
You know I work for peanuts.
Yeah. Not just work.
No, that's work.
Yeah. I mean, is it?
Well, apparently I don't do a well enough job because all I get is peanuts. So.
For working.
We're talking about blowjobs.
Thank you for getting everybody sped up on
the
that.
same page.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was pretty extreme because I did make a joke about, a $10,000 blowjob. And then Prisilla heard that joke. And then she's like, I've been wanting to tell you. And I was like, what? And she's like, I did it for peanuts once. And I was like, penis? She's like, no, like peanuts, like nuts. I'm like, oh, I mean, that kind of comes hand in hand,
Yeah. Well,
That's pretty extreme.
Yeah.
And she was even telling me that the guy was like, don't look at the price. Don't look at the price. And I was like,
No,
he left the tag on.
The fucked up part is that my son is eating those peanuts. They're at home right now.
So it was like literally peanuts, not just like a turn of phrase. Like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
He's like, where'd you get these peanuts? I'm like,
You don't want to know. So that's pretty extreme. Yeah. And how about you, Paulie? What would you say is pretty extreme about you?
Like, I don't know, like topic what or?
Well, I mean, what I thought was pretty extreme is I didn't know you had a son.
Oh,
You have a son.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm sure when people find out like you have a kid, they're like, you got a kid?
yeah, I get that a lot. Yeah.
I get it too. People are like, you have kids? And I'm sure Prisilla gets it too.
they think they're my boyfriends.
Yeah. Oh, that
Which would be
sucks.
no, it's fine
Yeah.
now because it got me used to where I am now because
Yeah.
I'm dating guys that are like younger than my kids.
Yeah, that's weird. That's
super
pretty
weird.
extreme too.
It's pretty extreme.
Yeah. And how old are your children, if you don't mind me asking, Priscilla?
My youngest is 24.
Yep, that's going to be a surprise for the audience too, because they're going to be like thinking like the kid's young, but they're older.
Yeah,
24.
and I don't mention the older one because he's 29, so that just makes me look
Dang.
older.
24 and 29. But you look great. I mean, you don't even you barely look 30, if that. Maybe even your 20s you can pass in your 20s.
You're crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it's the height and the laugh and just being well put together.
A lot of makeup.
Yeah, no, that's not
And a lot of water.
it. And then Paulie, if you don't mind, how old your son?
He's 3.
Oh, what a cute age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he have a terrible age?
No, he was
or
pretty,
face?
He was pretty cool. I mean, he had those like little moments, but it was nothing like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily. I mean,
Like he's not extreme.
no, he's not. No, thank God.
He's a good kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I have a 14-year-old and then turning 16. So she's going to be trying to get her permit pretty soon. But she got a job. It's right around the corner here at some like coffee tea place right around the corner. And it's so cute. She was so excited, especially when she got her first check. She's like, I got my first check. And then like, she knows that my ass is broke because I'm not working. She's like, I'll pay for it. I'm like, shut up. I'm all like, okay, fine, pay for it. We're at McDonald's. It's fine.
My first check went to weed, so
Yeah.
good for her.
Which I'm waiting
was
for a
16.
delivery too. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to let you guys take over once the delivery service is here. Oh wait, is this them right now?
You can get
No.
it delivered to you. Like
Yeah, I'm
that's
getting it delivered.
amazing. Like,
It's they said it was
right?
gonna be here between 6 and 8, and it was pretty. It's not expensive. I mean, it's expensive because you're waiting for the weed I mean, like if I were to go to like on the street, it's way cheaper. Like what I would have bought on the street, I probably would have got like a whole ounce for it. Like I spent $80 and that's going to be including the tip. Don't say tip.
Yeah,
and
tip.
and it only has an eighth, but then it has the stizzy pre-rolls, which I love. And they're the little shorties, but it's like 0.5 in each stizzy. So it's like another eighth. So it's like a quarter for like $80, which is normal price. Street price, I would not spend 80. I'd probably get a quarter for like $50. People are probably wondering like, what the fuck are you guys even talking about? Like in Potheads, it's right on top right here. There's like on the top right here, there's like a little ashtray thing. Yeah. Yep, we're very well, and there's candy. You guys want to eat any candy? People are like during the podcast. No, I don't have a stick here.
Oh wait, I have sticks.
And I was like, and everyone's like, can we eat? I'm like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, I don't care. They're like, to me, I like it. I like it when people start eating on it because it's just like, it's like an ASMR thing, you know? And then when I had the girls on another podcast for Your Worst Neighbor, shout out to Jorge Sanchez and Sam Schmidt, I was eating and my kid was like, Mom, we can hear you. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. Just mind your fucking business. So then I had to like move away from the mic just so you can't hear me chewing. And then I was like breathing all hard too.
Some people like that.
Yeah, some people, I mean, you know.
Off on that shit. I don't.
I mean, neither do I, but I like watching ASMR videos. Like, you know, they're like pouring dog food into the bowl. I'm like, that's
that
cool.
like 10 times a day
Yeah.
anyway.
No, but it's different. It's different. They're
Someone
feeding
doing it for you.
No. The difference is they're feeding their dog healthy dog food. Like I'm watching them feed him like this really good healthy dog food, and then I'm like, let me see how much that is, and I'm like, yeah, I'm too broke for that. You guys are gonna get kibble.
Dogs get really good food now. You can order it. It's in a package. It's got green.
And
I
it's
think
healthier
one of
for
our
them.
comedian friends makes his dog food like with chicken and Jimmy Jimenez.
Jimmy Moniz?
Yeah.
He makes his dog. He has a dog. I didn't even know he had a dog.
He makes his dog food. It's all natural and stuff. I'm like,
Good for them. Birdman does the same thing. He makes his dog's food. I'm like, fuck you guys. Like
They eat better than
I can't make because I eat worse. Like the stuff I make has like too much crap that dogs shouldn't be eating. Like I'm like, I can't feed him Cheetos.
Too much processed. Yeah.
But like if I ever cook something like a lot, like I cooked spaghetti a couple weeks ago, and then I made just the ground beef first, and then I separated it, and then I gave some of that to the animals, and then some of the animals are picky. They're like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, they prefer cat food, you know? And I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, they walk through the zoo. There's like freaking 12 animals in the house right now.
That's pretty extreme.
I know. I'm the crazy cat lady. It's
you wouldn't know it by looking at you.
I know.
You definitely don't smell it.
Yeah, unless you start seeing the cat hair, they're like, you should have lint roll that shit, bitch. You know what I mean? Let me see. No, that is okay. Sorry, I'm just checking to see if that was my delivery here.
I know. I feel bad. I'm like smoking it, but I don't know if you want to smoke with me.
Yeah, of course I want to smoke with you.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't care,
well,
bitch. You can pass it over.
Okay,
yeah, but and then we'll smoke again once I get my stuff, because yeah. See, she's always like, I smoked already. I'm like, that's fine. I'm all, this is a smoking room. There's no ventilation. I mean, there's a window that I just opened, but there's no like vent to go in the house, because I do smoke in my bathroom sometimes, and then it goes into the vents, and I'm just like,
Spreads throughout the whole house.
yeah, well, not even just like through the vents, like not the whole house, but then my kids were like, we can smell it, and I was like, close your fucking vent.
Close your nose.
Stop breathing. I'm just kidding. But they're good kids, and so now I've been better. I'm like, all right, I'll smoke in the smoking room. I'll go outside and smoke, because you know, I'm trying to be a better parent. I'm trying to be a fucking better parent. And then I didn't even think of the vents. You know what I mean? Like I was like, oh yeah, it travels. And then, you know, they stopped playing those commercials where it's like, it travels through the vents. It can go to your neighbor's house. And I'm like, you haven't seen that? Like if you live in like an apartment,
Yeah,
they're
I've
like,
seen them. I've seen them.
you've seen the commercial,
It's in
right?
Spanish, too.
Yeah, but it's cigarettes that they're smoking.
But
It's not,
vapes
yeah.
do the same thing.
Yeah, vapes do the same
commercials
thing.
have the vapes in there.
So I've been better. Don't call CPS on me. Okay, I've been better. My kids are not secondhanding weed because I'm being a better parent. I didn't realize it until they're like, Mom, are you smoking? And I was like, oh yeah.
No.
And so now I'm like doing it like old school. Like when I was in high school, I'm like blowing out the window, sticking my head out the window and smoking that way. Cause there's been a storm. So it's been fucking hella raining. And I'm like, I'm not trying to go outside, dude. The fuck?
I did that shit when my kids were younger. You know, I would get a toilet paper roll, put the fabric
softener.
in there,
Yep.
blow it out.
People
the
still do
window.
that.
I did that. I had to. Well, because my kids were fucking dicks about it. One time, my baby got duct tape and a permanent marker, and he said, "No smoking" on the sign.
Your kid?
Yeah, he was like 8 years old, and it was like no smoking. I'm like, what the fuck?
He's
my
smart.
kid is, he smokes weed now, so what the fuck?
You should do the same thing and write a sign.
Same thing, backwards ass.
Now we're both setting up the fucking smoke detector.
or maybe a different sign that says "Share your weed." That's funny. Yeah. I wanted to kind of give an idea of what's been happening in the comedy scene. I mean, it's Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I think this is the first episode of the year. I haven't done any episodes since.
Oh
wait, maybe I did one.
Yes, you have. I know you have. No.
I think I did one.
Did you? I don't know.
I thought it was before the year started. Oh, well,
With Molly, because you called me when you were on it. I was on the first one. I was on the phone.
Was that this year? Or was it December?
That was this year, I think.
That was this year? Okay, well then this is the second episode. I lied.
I
can't remember. I can't. Days
we
are just
are
going.
potheads. Like
I know and the days are just going by, like just zipping through. Like I can't even grasp how fast time is going. Like I look forward to like going to sleep, and then I get mad when I wake up every time. I'm like, oh, God didn't take me this time.
Is that your?
Oh yeah. It's just, no, this is a city council bullshit. Fuck you. I'm not voting. I'm just
Paulie
kidding.
doesn't smoke. That's pretty.
You
extreme.
do smokes, don't you smoke?
Nope.
You don't smoke
He
at
does
all?
not
Oh yeah, that's
smoke.
right. He gave us the weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
Do you have any
pretty
more?
extreme.
Just kidding.
I do.
Yes.
Feel free to give us some, you know.
We take donations.
Yeah, we take donations. This is donated weed. I don't get as much free weed as I like, but I have gotten free weed. I've gotten weed. I've gotten LSD.
Oh, damn.
I've gotten shrooms. Yeah, like this one time I did a show, and this was it with Pete? I think it was with Pete, and this guy. I saw this car as we're leaving. I see this trunk, and it has the keys in the trunk. Like they tried to open the trunk and then they left it there. And I was like, oh shit. So then I grabbed the keys and went back in, and I was like, I think someone's missing keys. And it happened to be a guy who had LSD. He's like, dude, thank you so much. Can I give you some drugs? And I'm like, sure. I'm not going to say no to that.
No.
I never did. I gave it to somebody else because I was like, I don't know if I should trust some random person giving me LSD, you know? I'm like, I don't know, all the fentanyl fucking floating around. So I ended up giving it to somebody else. And then not too long ago, I got another thing of LSD pretty recently.
I've never done it.
But that came from a comic. So that one I do want to try. But it's like one little square, and supposedly, like I've asked people, they're like, no, it'll fuck you up for like 6 to 8 hours. Like that's a long time.
You gotta dedicate a whole day.
Which is crazy because it's so small. You know what I mean? Like, what does that have in there?
Let's get some more and let's do it together.
Yeah, well, I know we can shout out to Tom Bomb. Tom Bomb. No, that's angel dust. You just say eat my face. Yeah, I think we'll probably trip out thinking my animals might eat our face. But it's not. I don't think it's like that. I don't think LSD. It's more kind of like shrooms, like that. From what I hear, it's like more of a visual. Have you done LSD?
No.
I like how you're like nodding your head. You're like,
Well,
yep.
that's what I've heard too. Yeah.
But that's what I've heard. I don't know. I've never done LSD. I've only done shrooms. You know, a little bit of that powder. Done weed.
I did Molly. I like to say
I did try meth once.
Yeah,
I did
meth.
Molly. I've done ecstasy.
and ecstasy.
Yeah, because those are two different things now.
Yeah.
Like Molly is MDMA. It's like pure
Ecstasy.
and then there's ecstasy that's like chopped up with all kinds of other crap. And I've done both, but I've tried Molly, and they said that Molly's supposed to actually be clean. Like you're not supposed to get a come down. That's a lie. Oh, you 100%. I might as well do ecstasy. And what was the other one I did too? Moon rocks, which is kind of like also like a type of ecstasy or MDMA, whatever. And I've done that one. That one out of all of those, ecstasy and the moon rocks was like fucking dope. I was like, fuck this shit. I don't even want to get up. Like I just want to, and then I kept blacking out, like phasing in and out. But it's like something that you have to spend a whole day doing, because just the recovering from doing drugs, you get like hungover, just like if you're drinking. there's like a come down part of it, which is
Yeah.
kind of annoying.
Wait, moon rock. So that's
Yeah.
like weed or
No,
then
it's
I
like
haven't done
capsules.
it. I have
Yeah,
no
it's
idea what you're talking
capsules.
about.
It's like MDMA also comes in capsules, and these ones also come in capsules, but they look like little rocks.
We're telling
inside.
everybody about drugs.
No, right? She said moon rock. It sounded like PCP or something.
No, that I haven't done because I don't want to eat
Don't
my
do
face.
PCP.
There's that like horse tranquilizer, right? Like horse tranquilizer, PCP,
don't
or I don't know.
No, what's horse tranquilizer? It's can't think.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah, but they're good.
Ketamine.
Yeah, ketamine. Yeah,
Is that horse tranquilizer?
yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's too hardcore for me.
They're using it to treat depression now. You go down to a clinic, like
What the
yeah. and
I've heard of the shroom thing that they were doing.
They do that, yeah, but like there's a clinic in like Los Gatos you can go to, and they'll just shoot you up with ketamine in the middle of the day.
What?
Yeah.
Do you need a prescription for that, or like how does that even work?
You just go,
depressed.
yeah. You just go in and say like I have these symptoms, or like all right, well,
We have so
you
many
give
symptoms.
it, yeah, but then I
We
think
should
it's
do
like
an episode on that.
$400-$500 or something. Then they shoot you.
What?
Yeah,
We got to do. You
Yeah,
need
sh-
to do another blowjob.
I feel like LSD, like we can get that for free. I was like, can we just try that instead of the ketamine? I don't know. That's kind of intense. I don't know what are the symptoms when I do horse tranquilizer or whatever.
How do you know about that? Did you do it?
no, it's pretty popular now. I know like Neil Brennan, like you know the comic Neil Brennan.
No.
No, he wrote like he was Dave Chappelle's like Larry David.
Oh,
You know?
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He talked about on his special how he did it. And like
And he
I
does
looked-
it all the time, or is it just like a?
I get like for his depression, like he was doing it like once a month or something, or like, and that's how long it staved it off. Like he had it pretty bad. So I looked into it too. I was like,
Once a
check it out.
month?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but
Happy for 30 days?
I don't think it's happy for 30 days. He probably just gets high for that one day, right?
Yeah, like I guess he said he tripped his balls off, and then he was like fine, like he felt okay.
That's so crazy. See what happens when you're rich?
I know, right?
You're like, I'm gonna get high once a month. Like, I mean, I'd rather just smoke weed. You know what I mean? I'm sorry you have to keep getting up. Like,
I'm sitting down for my kid said I've been laying down for 5 days.
oh, I think this is my delivery here. Let's.
Who are you ordering from?
Hello.
Hi, this is your Army delivery.
Okay, I'll be right out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye. All right, well then you guys can keep talking. I'll be right back. Talk about whatever.
It's cool that they just drop it off now. Like back in the day, you used to build character. You had to go like a shitty neighborhood to buy weed.
Yeah.
I remember, I used to, when I lived in San Jose on the east side, like we'd go into like this shitty part of the east side, you know, and like some butch chola go on the backseat of our car.
Fuck
Yeah. I'm like, where's the other guy? And she's like, oh, he got like pistol whipped the other day. He's laying low, so I'm doing all the deliveries now. Like, oh, cool. Right on. And then like, and then like a month later, I got like my medicinal card. And then like I went to like this nice part of Blossom Hill, right?
Oh,
There's
they
like,
make it a nice experience.
yeah, there was like this like old white man who was a security guard. He's like, welcome, sir. Opens the door for me. Like a whole different experience, you know?
I don't know. I dated a lot of drug dealers, so I got weed for free.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. It works great. Works really great.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time I had my neighbor who was on like PCP. He kicked in my door and robbed me. And at the time I was dating a drug dealer, and we went and robbed him and got my shit back. So
Yeah.
like,
Swapping each other back and forth.
I'm a fuck you, motherfucker.
Damn.
This did not happen. It's a lie. It's a joke. I'm just kidding. It really did happen. But I think like the statue, there's a thing, right? The statue.
Oh, I think he would have to like listen in and like sue you back, like admit he's PCP neighbor, like
And a drug dealer.
right, kicking in doors and shit.
Now I only date illegals, so.
Oh, there you go.
One of them just got his bracelet taken off from immigration.
From immigration.
I didn't know that they did that.
I
But
didn't know either. Damn, they're like tracking him down, huh? With GPS.
Yeah, they had a GPS tracker on him. I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
That's pretty cool though. Like you go through a bad breakup, you call ICE, just have him removed all together.
I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. They know exactly where he is. Like, and that's like, I've heard that from them. I'm not from here. I don't want any problems with your country, you know. And I'm
country.
like, good. That's great. I don't want any problems either. Let's just.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I love when they don't speak English either. It's like better, like the less English, the better.
You really control them.
Yeah. Well, no, I have a joke where I'm like, and it actually happened. I say, I need to learn better English because I offered this guy a blowjob and he doesn't speak no English.
Yeah.
And he ended up fucking me in the ass.
That's what I'm walking into. No surprises.
And he asked me, he was like, do you want, can I come in your ass? And all of a sudden I knew Spanish and I was like, yeah, go ahead.
How did you say, why are you saying it in English? How did you say it in Spanish?
I don't know.
You said, sí.
I think I had to, sí, está bien.
That's so crazy.
So I'm like, all of a sudden you fucking speak Spanish, right? Like, because I understood everything, and it was just like, if we also have gotten into an argument, and it was a Spanish argument, so it was a texting back and forth argument. So, and I was not even thinking, just saying like all these things to him, and he's just texting back, and I'm like, this motherfucker. All of a sudden I can speak Spanish if I'm arguing or if I'm, doing something that's like, extreme, I guess I can speak Spanish.
That's what it takes. Got to get worked up, feel passionate. If you're angry or you want him to come in your ass.
I know, it's terrible. But yeah, so I do like when I only date like illegals now.
Yeah.
I also want to learn Spanish, so two birds, one stone. They like those too. Like, I don't know what it is with people in Mexico. They want to learn all the like rise and shine, early bird gets the worm, and I'm like, nobody fucking uses those anymore.
Oh, really?
But they're fascinated by them.
Yeah. What would you call it?
Idioms?
Catchphrases?
I thought they were idioms.
I don't know. You have more degrees than I do.
I know.
So you're probably right.
I think it's idioms. Yeah, like but when's the last time you used something like that?
I don't know. Yeah, like listen to a rap song. They say it. I
like to say two birds with one stone because that's like getting two things done at once. Learning Spanish and getting fucked.
I'm looking up the definition of idiom.
Okay.
It says non-literal meaning.
Yeah.
Idioms are a type of formulaic language that writers use to add character and dynamism to their writing. Idioms can also be used to add humor by transforming flat descriptions with a turn of phrase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An idiom,
You're so
early
smart,
bird gets the
Priscilla.
worm.
Yeah. You're
Or
so
in
smart.
Spanish, idioma.
Idioma. There you go. See, Spanish. I feel like you just start to like doubt yourself or like question yourself and like think about it. So I get it,
I go to a Spanish church and I understand about, I would say,
majority of what they're saying.
80% of what they're saying. Yeah. And it's basically, I'm going to hell.
That's funny. I'm going to go with you and then you could just translate how I'm going to hell.
They speak Spanish there.
That's what I'm saying. I would go just so she could translate for me. And she's like, blah, 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 blah.
Everything
Hell.
Yeah. Stop. Yeah. No more blowjobs. Unless we get married and stay married.
I'm not getting married. What the fuck? I hope my parents never listen to this episode.
Or my kids.
I hope they never, or my kids, I hope, or your kids. I hope nobody listens to this episode.
No, his kids can listen.
He's not even gonna understand. He's gonna be like, Papa, is that your voice?
Who are those cochinas?
That's funny. Well, I mean, people listen to this. I don't know who listens to it, but I know people listen to it because
my friends listen to it.
Yeah, and there was actually a question on one of the podcast episodes, which I was really surprised, and I read it on another podcast I was on, and they're like, I don't know what that person is saying. Have you listened to the episode? Because they questioned the episode that I wrote. Oh no, go ahead. Okay. They questioned the episode that I wrote, that I had by myself. It was like a 30-minute episode that I did by myself, and it's titled "I'm Still Here." And then they wrote this like douchebag thing, like, "Is this what you're doing?" And I'm just like, what do they even mean? Like, I couldn't understand. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get some, I don't know, my parents are like, what the fuck? Stop giving blowjobs. Stop hanging out with Prisilla. I'm all, correction, she's hanging out with me. Man. Okay. Well, we are all in the comedy scene. And what I love about this episode is that we're all producers, right? We're all producing shows in the comedy scene. Paulie, you produce a show out in Santa Cruz, right? And then what was the name? What's the name? It's Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
Right. But you guys, I love the theme that you guys do with the flyers and stuff, because I think that's so cool. Like I think one you had like a Back to the Future one,
Yeah,
and then I had a Valentine's Day one. Or there was, I don't know if it was Valentine's, but there was hearts falling down. But I bombed, but it's okay.
It's blue.
Yeah, well, I mean, I want to say I bombed there quite a few times. That one, and then, but I've done well at Rosie McCann's.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I've done well there, and I've done well at Blue Lagoon, but it's been a while since I've been there. And then Prisilla.
They remember you if you go. They remembered me.
Yeah.
I haven't been
They
there in like 10 years.
Yeah, no, they'll remember. It's, I mean, still ran by DNA too, right?
It's the bartender. I don't know who the bartender is, but
oh, see, they would not remember me because I do not drink. They would be like, I've never seen you here before, like. But you are the Asian woman that sounds like a man.
I'm
like,
that drunk bitch.
Yeah, he's all, we remember you from 10 years ago. Well, and I was going to say, so is there any other rooms that you produce right now?
No.
The Blue Lagoon. And then Prisilla, you produce?
Keys Club is my, it's
every
Monday. And it's 396 Key Street. And it says Keys Club, but I will warn you, it is not a club.
Do people get all disappointed when they're like?
I think so. Because I had one chick, she was from a different country, and she came to do comedy, and she said, you know, I was outside smoking, and I guess she had ran off the stage and said, this place is, she said, this is no place for comedy.
I'm just going to start handing it to you, Paulie.
That's fine.
Well, you're going to put in some work for this podcast right now that I'm not paying you for. So we're still smoking. That's the funny part. Okay, so this comic said that about your room.
Yeah, she said, this place is no place for comedy. So I welcome you to come try to do comedy. You've done comedy there. Like, it's a fun place, right? What would you say about Keys Club? Is it a club?
I think it's a good room. And I feel like most dive bars are really good places to do comedy, because if you can grab the attention of a regular bar patron who is not there to listen to comedy, then you can work any fucking club. And I say that not because I've worked at every fucking club, but the clubs that I've worked at, it's been so much more easier because you're dealing with people who don't want to hear comedy, right? Mm-hmm. And then here you go to a club who they want to hear comedy, and it's just like they're eating at the fucking palm of your hands. You know what I mean? Because you've been trained. You've been freaking going through training. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's probably one of the best things about doing mics at like tougher bars, because you have people.
Yes.
You have people.
Yes.
And it's not comics that are there they're there to just have fun, and then comedy just happened to pick up. So how many years has it been now?
I think it's, I want to say like 14 years or something like that. Like, it's been going a long time.
Time.
I thought it was 15, but then I got a more recent memory from it
your open mic has been going on
since 2014. So how many years?
That's 10.
That's 10. Okay, so then since
10 years. Yeah.
But I did take a break because my first break was when I got a DUI. I was like, I never wanted to drive again.
Yeah. So how many years?
Not stop drinking, just driving.
Well, that's the problem.
I like how she figured that out on her own. She's like, wait a minute.
I quit everything.
You quit drinking? You quit driving?
No, I quit driving.
Okay.
I kept
drinking.
It's still back to the drinking, right?
And then I run the La Cochinita and Friends show that you are a part of the Friends. So you're La Cochinita, which is a great empanada at
shrimp
your your room.
Oh, the conchinita. Is that how you got the name?
Cochinita, yeah,
Is it a real food? Is it like a taste or?
I got the name because I used to call myself, or I call myself cochina. And my buddy was like, hey, you should call yourself cochinita because you're like a cochina but small. And I was like, oh, that's hilarious. And I'm
the
like,
cochinita and friends.
Then I go to your open mic at, what is it?
Comedians and Empanadas.
Oh, so good empanadas. They're so good. And the horchata is so amazing. And then I saw the cochinita there and I was like,
it's a sign.
Yeah. Christian was like, you should call it cochinita. And I was like, I'm going to call it cochinita.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad that all played out. And now you have a mic every Monday and you have a mic every Thursdays. And that's what we're going to be doing after this. And Paulie, when's Blue Lagoon?
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. Okay, so we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right?
I would recommend the Blue Lagoon too, because that's such a good room.
Yep.
You have to have big balls to do
and
that.
And now
room.
Thursday. So you covered Monday and Thursday. You got Tuesday.
You got Wednesday.
I got Wednesday. And I got Sunday.
And you got Sunday.
Yeah. See, so that's crazy. So we have just between 3 comedians here. You can check out any one of these shows. They're happening out throughout the week. But I do always have people. I want to know if you guys have the same. They're like, don't you have something on the weekend?
Well, you were thinking of switching it to Saturday, right?
I was, but then I decided.
Do you have people who say that though? Like, do you have people say that?
I think there's a need for it, and I would love to do that, but I'm also recently single, so I would like to keep my
girl. Where's the applause for that? Yeah. We should all. I think we should embrace being single. I'm not just saying like go be a hoe. That's not what I'm saying. And even if you did, that's fine too. There's no judgment here. But I think everyone should learn to just be happy doing whatever it is that they're fucking doing. Don't be ashamed. Embrace that shit, and you'll be a lot happier. At least that's how I feel.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you're in a relationship, aren't you, Paulie?
Yeah.
So how's that having a girlfriend who isn't in comedy and you're in comedy?
Because
you got 2 ladies in the room. This is gonna be a funny dynamic. Let's hear it.
Yeah, no, she actually pushed me to start comedy, so that was interesting.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
And now here you are. How many years have you been doing it?
Almost 2.
And what did she say? She's just like, you're funny. You should go do comedy.
Well, it was like something I always wanted to do, but like never did. You know, I didn't think I had the courage to go up there. But
so when you talk about your girlfriend jokes, is it this girlfriend?
Well, we've only
dating?
like as far as like other like
it's not about her. None of the jokes are about her.
No,
That's good. That's a good
Wait,
sign.
Does she care about the asshole pictures?
No, I've like what's funny is like I've like ran like when I was writing my stories. Like I don't know if you've heard my cuck story. It's not like
it's a joke, right?
Yeah, it's a true story of like this couple who wanted they wanted me to cuck the husband.
Oh yeah. I heard it. Yeah.
And then So what's the truth in it? All right, we're gonna Hassan you right now.
So it's like basically all true. And like I remember like I ran it by her like when I wrote it into a bit. Like, is this funny? Like, do you think this would work? And
The
story.
The wife.
Not the wife. No, like my current girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
sorry.
Like,
I don't know why my brain went that way.
No, like I don't. That couple I have no contact with, and I don't. They don't know that I do a bit about that. Like,
okay, that's hella funny. How'd they find you?
It was on Tinder.
The girl was on Tinder.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
People post just stuff like that, like looking to get fucked in front of my husband. And
on Tinder.
Yeah, super like you know.
You know, that you know, I feel like that happened. Like my ex was older than me, and I feel like maybe like that's why he left because he didn't want. You know, I think there was like something wrong, but it's just fucked up that you can't like. Good for those couples who are willing to like make it work and figure something out.
Like even if their husband wants to be cucked.
Well,
I didn't even know what cucked means. I was this year old when I started hearing that word.
It's
like what?
Yeah, with them it was like the husband had a micro penis, so he couldn't they couldn't physically have sex.
Wow, what's a micro penis like this?
Okay, just for our listeners, Priscilla's holding her tiny pinky because she's a cochin.
A half mass.
Cochinita. Yeah. So just hold your finger in your face and then you'll know what we're talking about. Did you see it? No, you
No,
didn't see it.
I didn't actually meet up with them.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say. I was like,
it never happened.
no, well, like,
What the fuck?
but it's a joke.
no, but like everything leading up to it happened, but like, I didn't actually meet them. Like we ran by it. She told me what she wanted, what she was looking for, what he was looking for.
Yeah.
What he wanted to do.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like hearing people's stories and then being able to ask questions and be like, hey, so what? And some people are like, yeah, that really happened. And then they're like, yep, kind of like, oh, it happened up to this part. Everything else is obviously make believe. And I'm like, oh, that's part of making it into a joke,
No, I like to tell 100% the truth.
I mean, do you absolutely you don't embellish at all?
Not really. No. I can honestly say, and I don't want to go to hell for lying either. Like when I say like I believe 80% of it, and I believe the preacher is saying I'm going to hell, I seriously believe that I felt that in that moment. I'm like, oh my god,
So
he's talking about living in the flesh. I live in the flesh. Like,
How high are you when you're going to church?
pretty high.
That's interesting.
I could walk there. I don't have to drive.
Oh, that's cool.
Do I what?
No, so do you really, or the story really played out? You didn't know he wanted to put in your ass,
I have no idea. No,
and it was just in there, and then like
No,
Who is this?
I went to give him a blowjob,
Oh.
and then the guy that
face
didn't
pretty
speak
far away from the
English.
mouth, like, or no, like
No, and we were drinking beers and stuff, and I got on my knees, and and then he just like turned me around and then started eating my ass, and then and then then that story.
That's pretty ballsy. Just go
She's
down there with
having the
like,
time of her life.
I know, right?
I'm like, this is like stuff you see in porn or movies.
She found a gentleman. Like,
Yeah, in my backyard, behind my shed.
But
it's romantic.
the whole picture just went full circle. I'm thinking you're at a bar and you guys are holding your drinks.
He's like super tall too, so you can see his head over the fucking shed, and
Not where he was.
Wait, maybe he can because he's so tall.
oh god, I gotta go to church on Sunday. Yeah, no, for reals.
So
It's true.
do you think going to church?
I like learning Spanish.
Okay, so that's the main thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a sinner. I'm here. But I'm just here to learn.
Well, okay, it's prayer too, so it's like, and it's like meditation. Like you should meditate. Like, and I'm not gonna meditate, but when I'm there, they literally have you close your eyes and you have to sit there and pray for like ever. I have to
Everybody
sometimes
sit
sit down,
quiet.
and these women who are like 80 years old are still like praying and shit. I'm like, how do they do this? I had to get water and shit, and then I just get back up and sit there and pray with them.
How long are they doing this for?
Like almost like 30 minutes or something.
Quiet?
Like
Wow.
just praying.
My aunt
It's
does that.
Pretty intense.
Is it Catholic or?
It's Christian,
Christian?
and then they do the band in Spanish. The kids are like on the drum set and shit, and it's just nice, They and then they do more prayer. So, and
This
then
is the second time today I heard church, and I'm like, am I supposed to go to church now? I'm like, I don't want to. I'm not Catholic or Christian. I don't know.
I like it.
But I'm
I
glad you like it because the same person said the same thing. Like it's the music, the atmosphere,
The
the people. Yeah.
they remind me of my grandma. What's not to
Yeah.
love,
Yeah.
One of them was like, because at one point they bring you up to pray for you. Like the pastor puts his hand on you and is like, save this person, And I'm like, I've done it before. I'm not going to lie. I've been saved plenty of times. I have a really bad joke about it. I will not say it on here. I will say it on our show on February 17th at the G.
Shit. She came out of nowhere with that shit.
Wait a minute. Don't say it.
No, I'm glad you promoted it because I would have forgot. I'm all, she got it over with. That's dope. I was like, oh yeah, we have that show with Say Hey.
Yes, I have
She's
to
closing it
save
out.
some stuff for
Yeah,
that
I'm
show.
excited.
I'm excited for it.
You really? Oh yeah, you said people listen to this podcast. That's more than probably what I know.
Well, the people I send it to people who are learning English.
Oh,
So it's all over. It's in Mexico. It's in Virginia.
you give them the specific episode,
them
right?
the
Okay.
links,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
so
and they
sweet.
listen. Yeah, they're like, I don't understand a lot because we talk too fast.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe that's something we should try doing. Talking. No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
So
No.
it's so hard, but that's something I need to work on.
Yeah. But I mean, don't they speak Spanish fast? Because I feel like they
Yes.
speak fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they say English is too fast.
It's the same thing. It's the same. Just.
No, I feel like they're speaking faster than us.
No, I don't know.
There's
Have
more
you heard me?
words,
So
no?
when I'm nervous, it's like really, really, really fast. Like, like especially if I'm panicking, trying to explain like why I almost hit a cop.
Oh my God. He didn't pull you over?
He did pull me over. Why do you think I was
shit.
like talking fast and because I was.
Is that
late
when you
for
got the
school.
DUI?
No.
Oh.
That's where I learned to count to 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000 because that's what the officer said to do next time I get at a stop sign.
How many? Up to what 1,000? How many?
3.
3? Okay.
Yeah. But I was late for school I'm going to Gavilan and
Gilroy.
in Gilroy.
Yeah.
And I have 3 associates and 1 bachelor's
From
degree.
Gavilan?
They started at Gav. I
Yeah.
transferred my units over to MPC and graduated
Okay.
there. So
See?
I'm both. I'm back I actually just registered for Gav.
Dude, she has enough degrees for everybody in this room.
I know, right?
I
Still
don't
working
have
on
a degree.
Still working on my A.
It's okay. It's just, you just keep trying, It took me a long time. But what were we talking about? The show? The show. We got a show.
Well, we started talking about how you were sharing the episode to like to other people. So I was like, I don't know if anyone's gonna listen to this. Sorry, Paulie, to disappoint you. It's not just a regular podcast. But this is I really love that we can just talk about this. And what I want to talk about, which I was bringing up when you guys first got here, is there's a lot of drama. So we invite family and friends to comedy shows.
Drama time.
Yeah.
Drama time.
It's drama time. I wish I had a beat for that. Oh, that's too loud. Sorry. Oh, here about this. No, okay, we're just going to get it started.
We tried all of it.
Yeah, I was hoping there was a button there that we can use. So there was drama. There was a post, a bartender / comedian favorite out there. There's a location, an open mic caravan, and the post said, that was the first time. That was the first time, and left it at that. Now, I was there last night at the caravan. So for people who are listening and don't know comedy, I'll speak a little slower.
Thank you. Gracias.
Muy bien. I said very good.
You
Okay.
Say, de nada.
De nada. Oh, yeah.
Acuerdo.
Yeah. De nada. Okay. Where was I at?
Drama at the caravan.
Yeah. So I had just did a show at the San Jose Improv. First, I ran my mic, Comedians and Empanadas. Comedians and Empanadas. That was on Wednesday. And then went to the San Jose Improv. And then after that, we went to the G Spot, right? And then I surprised Say Hey. So shout out to Say Hey. Running the G Spot, which was my bad. I thought it was called Good Times. And then when I looked at the flyer, Molly was like, dude, it says good drinks, good times. This whole time I was calling it Good Times, and I was arguing with Birdman on Facebook. So sorry, Birdman. My bad. Okay. I even said it. I was like, I was wrong. You're right.
Wow.
Yeah, I felt like a dumbass. And then I said it at the mic
You
over
wear
there.
glasses too.
Yeah, I do. And I just it's like I stopped right at the corner of the flyer. Like the left top corner of the flyer. And it just said good times, and it read good drinks, and it read the G spots, and it read anything else on the flyer.
I need
Let's say
glasses,
him.
but I'm not wearing.
I'm wearing glasses because I cannot fucking see. Like I'm getting
I
old.
can see. I just can't see my phone. I don't know what number I am on the list.
That's where you need glasses, bitch. You stop denying yourself to see.
My friend asked me to put him on number 7. I think I put him on number 9.
Well, I think that's probably why you're like, oh, he's so fine and he's so cute. Really, you just can't fucking see that bitch.
Shit. I don't want glasses.
Oh no.
No, I can see from there.
That's funny. What was I gonna?
You were at the caravan and there was drama.
Yes, I'm getting up there. And I get there, and so we get to the caravan, and then Ben Jaramillo, shout out to Ben Jaramillo. I'm just saying who was there because that's who I interacted with. Okay, and Ben Jaramillo is like, "You just missed it," and I'm like, "What happened?" The host didn't do their job. Pretty much, who runs the bar? Caravan was like, he's done because the hosting was just terrible. I heard comics were yelling at the host.
For what reason?
Because he wasn't calling them on time, or he wasn't keeping time, or he wasn't he kept calling the same person or something like that. Like, it's just, I can't believe I'm saying this on this. I don't think anyone's going to care. But it's just so good. I was there.
That's what they get for not listening. They're missing out.
Well, most people were there. It was packed. I looked at the list,
really?
probably like 30 people there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then by the time we got there, I want to say it was like 11:30. So it was already pretty late. And then we didn't go up till like 12:30 maybe. My dog starts doing this shit. It drives me insane. Yeah. And so I'm like outside, and then I hear people talking about it, and then I didn't realize that the host was still the host that left was still outside.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just crazy. And then I was just like, what's going on? What the fuck is going on? I want to know. And it's just, I guess, terrible, like, bad job at hosting. And so someone else had to take it over, and it's about to hit its 10-year anniversary, and I said that's the first time that's really happened, which is a bummer. So don't do that in the comedy scene.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of firsts. Like, I don't get a lot of firsts.
No, people are like fighting to, a lot of people want to host a caravan,
Dude.
like a privilege.
Yeah, so by the time I got there, and Molly and Leslie, we were like, what's going on? They're like, you just missed it. I was like, what happened? I wish I was there, but at the same time I don't, because by the time we got there, it was 11:30. Thing starts at 10:30. 10, right? Almost like 2 hours. Or maybe it was 12. Yeah, because we left the G spot like I want to say after 11. So we probably got there in between. Yeah, which is crazy because I kind of want to see that train wreck, but not really, like, because comics yelling at people, like yelling at each other. I'm like, oh, I can't even imagine.
They would never yell at me, and I got drunk when I hosted. That's why I don't think
caravan?
I was able. I haven't hosted again.
The caravan?
Sorry, Rachel, take me back. I quit drinking. Just kidding, but I drink less now.
You self-control.
Yes. 2 drinks minimum.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah, you sound like a ticket or a flyer.
That's
2 drink
my
minimum.
limit, because once I get to 3, it's all over, and I get to 3.
Yeah, you're all. So I say 2's the minimum. It always goes past 2.
I should switch it to 1, but fuck.
Dang, so they kicked the host out, like, or took the mic away.
They didn't even kick. Yeah, they took the mic away. Yeah.
That's the
They're
first.
He's done.
That is the first.
And done, like, can't go back, or.
I don't think it's either can't go back. You just won't be able to
host again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you get one chance.
Yeah, and as everyone thinks it's like, oh, it's a bar or whatever, but that's like a staple in the San Jose community as one of the dopest,
Take it seriously.
open mics out there, and you're gonna be hosting it. Yeah, it's not the San Jose Improv, but it's not about that. It's about the community. That that room is hard. Like, it's a good ass room too.
Fuck.
And if you can get them,
yeah,
100%, 100%. I've bombed and then I've done good and then I've bombed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
You know, say, have you had one of those?
Oh yeah, I always say about the caravan, you either have like the best sex of your life, or the worst.
Yeah.
That's pretty extreme.
It's true.
I try to catch. You try to win him back, right? That's always the goal. Like try to get him back, but
Not me. I'm like, we're crashing.
light me. Light me means the host is giving them a flashlight, lighting a flashlight their phone to tell them they have only a minimal amount of time. So we usually get like 1 minute light, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1 minute left. And that's the
you're
code.
me and you like see the light and then you like run.
She's like, my name is Prisilla. Bye.
It's scary. I'm always scared.
Me llamo Prisilla Torres.
I had to get a degree to learn how to say that.
I mean, I took a couple of years in Spanish. Yeah. That's funny. Let's see. So yeah, that's what happened. And if there's anyone out there that wants to do comedy or ever thinks of doing comedy, like take any crazy situation into consideration happening at any place at any time, because caravan is an amazing staple. There was an incident where there was an open micer and he was talking smack to a guy and a girl that was a regular at the bar, and then he straight up went up to him. I think after his set he went up to him, or during his set he just punched him. Yeah. And I think I just walked in. I keep always walking in at the end of it, because when I walked in, this one, like, he was already like, oh, you know what I mean? And everyone's holding the other guy back. And I was like, what just happened? Did I just miss it? This is at the caravan.
How long ago was that?
Oh, man. It was a long time. It was a long time ago. I mean, like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, maybe 5. I know it was a pretty long time ago. But then fast forward to last year, I went there one of the nights, and both guys were back at the same place, but they were buying each other drinks at this point. So they were cool. Yeah. But that guy, he tried doing open mic. I don't think he ever did it after that, because he got punched. And I gave him a ride home because I felt bad. And then I think Atsu was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, dude, the guy just got punched in the fucking face. I don't know. Like,
It sounds like he deserved it, though. If you are attacking the audience, you deserve to get punched in the face.
I don't know if I think he did deserve it, but no one, he just got.
No, you do deserve it. You will get punched in the face if you're at Keith's Club, just so you know. You will, and we're gonna let them. We're absolutely there, and I'm security, so.
Right. No, and that's fine, but to me, right?
I'm not security.
Yeah, but you will be. Yeah. Oh shit.
Lisa will jump your ass.
She's defending. I forgot what I was trying to say.
About getting punched in the face. And
yeah. Like, I obviously wouldn't say anything. I am obviously, this is why it's Prisilla, PX, and Paulie. This is a team effort right now. So I have
help me out here, Paulie. You're the only sober one here.
Contact high. Smoke's blowing by me.
You got a window open.
I can still see the smoke.
Oh man, that's funny. See, I already forgot again.
I was talking about like getting attacked on stage.
Oh yeah. So that like, I wouldn't say anything. You wouldn't say anything to get punched in the face, would you?
No. But
right?
I have had someone say, because I had a joke about like that. Well, it was not really a joke. It was when I first started. I was like, my sneezes are like seizures,
Yeah.
and like if I'm driving, it's like super fucking crazy because it's like 7 in a row, 8 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like praying, God, please don't let me crash, because I'm one of those, hush you,
Oh my God. Why don't you pull
really
over?
Scary.
Why don't you pull over?
I should.
Yeah.
But I'm a woman of faith.
Girl crashes into other car.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I'm right. But they were like, my kid has seizures. Please don't say that anymore. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna. But like obviously, but that I'm. Yeah, so
whatever. My brother has seizures. You can say it.
It's really scary.
Well,
my poor kids are scared in the back. They're like, "Oh my God,
She's sneezing again." Oh, I'm pushing buttons with my I was like, there's no crickets. Oh man, I'm too stoned for this. It's been a while since I've smoked this much, I think is what's happening. So yeah, we are almost at the top of the hour. So I just wanted to see, and what else is happening in the comedy scene? Where are you going to be at next, Paulie? Do you have any shows? Where can people find out more about you?
My Instagram. But as far as like shows, I don't think I have anything coming up besides the Blue Lagoon on Tuesday.
Okay, what's your Instagram?
Oh, that's just Paulie John 408.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got the Paulie John 48 and you picked those numbers. All right. Priscilla.
My Instagram is Prisilla, it's Prisilla Torres, but I want to say Prisilla no C because my mom spelled my name wrong. So when I got because when you turn 18 and you want to buy cigarettes or play lottery tickets, I got my birth certificate and it had no C in it. So my whole life I had a C.
Yeah.
And I had to learn how to write my name. I'm like, oh my God, my whole life my mom didn't tell me, you're spelling your name wrong. So when I tell people my email, it's like Prisilla no C at iCloud.
That's what they type for.
And so and then for my Instagram, it's like Prisilla with the no C because I'm the only one with no C.
Is your email actually Prisilla?
No C at iCloud.com.
No NOC.
Yes.
That's funny. You should make that into a website. Prisilla.
I can try. I make websites.
Yeah,
so
Prisilla. What is it? Prisilla no C.
No C at iCloud.
Yeah, so PriscillaNoC.com.
And don't try to steal my identity because someone already did. And I'm on a little thing on the Experian.
The watch.
Yeah. So nice try.
I'm waiting for someone to steal my identity.
Oh, help me out.
They take my shit away or make it worse. Whatever kind of damage can you do?
They didn't steal it. I gave it to them.
You gave it to them?
Yeah. What's your social security number? I was like,
Oh no.
Yeah. I called a number that I had found online for Apple. And they were like, I'm so sorry you got locked out of your account. If you don't give us your information, we get to, I was just like, ah. And I had just went through taking a course about being, scammed by the internet and shit. I can make a website, I can inspect a computer and shit and see what's wrong with it. But I fucking got scammed and, in the process because school's very stressful. So, and I want to say I'd probably give him my social security number again, though.
What is it?
I know.
I don't want to blame it on school purely, but
blame it on the alcohol.
What's your grandma's maiden name?
From what she was saying earlier, she'll give up the internet before she gets up alcohol.
Okay,
not my alcohol.
What's the last 4 digits of your social?
Give me a pen and paper.
Text it to me. Oh my gosh, this was a really fun episode, guys. Thank you so much for doing this Pretty Xtreme podcast. Hopefully you guys come back again. You have to come back.
Yeah.
It's like you pop in.
I have to.
Yeah, you have
I'm
to.
occasionally here.
We can always do it over the phone too. We talk for hours when we're not.
We can.
Yeah.
And we tried it already. I think it worked out pretty good. What do you think? The
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah, and then we
Yeah,
just
the first time.
still have a guest, or we can still do one-on-one. I'm not planning everything on that.
Yeah, I'm so down.
Okay, well, this is cool. Thank you, Paulie,
Thank you for
for
having
being
me.
on the show. Be sure to check out Blue Lagoon on Tuesdays, and then Prisilla.
Keys Club, where you will get punched if you talk shit. And then tonight at the
Cochinita and Friends.
Yeah, Cochinita and Friends.
Yay. All right. Thank you guys again so much for doing the show. Have a wonderful life.